couple of modding changes since last time. Horn Gods, it won't change this one, of course, but I have gotten rid of them having regeneration at all, and Regrowth has. I've also changed them from having Regrowth to having a new ability I created. It should have the same net effect, just be tidier and actually reveal what they're doing, because this one right here says he's only healing 20% per turn, but he has 2 stacks of them, so it's a bit deceiving. I also noticed that regeneration, it gives you 1,000 extra hit points per turn, and I was thinking about that, like, in theory, if you get 10 hit points every time you level up, if you leveled, like, every time you get a champion level, if you got 100 champion levels, you could actually not heal potentially at the end of your turn. I don't know if there's a limit to champion or not. The experience gain gets larger quite rapidly, so I don't know how long a game would have to go for that to come up, but I think it's possible that a unit could have enough health to not actually regenerate. Trebuchet Armadas have been nerfed slightly. Their Boulder Barrage now has a normal area of effect. And I think that's all the changes I did this time around. Okay, so it looks like we kept all our items, and we kept all our experience, and we kept the levels that we gave some, but not all of them. I guess when they become the leader, it just switches it up. And we're going to be fighting other Theocrats, it sounds like. We've got a Dreadnought. And a Theocrat. Oh, he's not the Emperor, he's the Pope. We need to rally the goblin villages of the swamp to stand against their masters. The exploitation must stop and the culprits must be punished. The Allfather shall triumph. We're like Norse goblin people. Though, this way the great swords can bond with the martyrs. They get really good at gold tier, but before that, they're very easy to lose. Army requires your orders. You meet the outpost. Okay. He's got... They have a quest. What do you want? Destroy the spy tower, and you will give me the blighted goblin scythe. Looks like I'm going to be forced into being good for this, for the most part. Because if I'm doing all these quests, it's going to be a good action. Whoa. It's Odin. Nomlik, it's good to see you return with so many allies. I trust you'll remember the Allfather's will. All life is sacred. The citizens of Zabler province are blinded by wealth, and they fear the unknown, but they do not deserve extermination. I hope I can count on you to uphold the values of the Allfather. You are the one who rescued me from the Emperor's dungeons. I've never forgotten the compassion of the Allfather, nor your kindness. But as for my allies, I must let them choose their own way. That is all any of us can do. If this world is to be saved, it will not be done by forces or through slavery, by the deliberate choices of free people. I think that's actually Merlin, but he was trapped in the Shadow Realm, so I don't know how that could be him. It has been a very long time. So, I'm not allowed to kill people. Is that what Merlin is telling me? That seems tricky. I'll do my best to keep all life sacred. You're on my team now. Life is sacred. Machines are not. We'll do that just to start trying to level those things up. And okay, Rot is very good to have. Look at that, they don't think life is sacred, they're just willing to kill their own units there. Oh, and what you saw there of me taking control of their unit, that is why Evangelists are tier 3. They've got all sorts of powers to take control of your opponent's army. Safely deactivated. Be an interesting ability, like disarm, and you just stop the you take away their ability to self-destruct, or you take away their explosive death. Ooh, Yeah, that's why martyrs are tricky, because he almost died from that last hit there. Do they heal faster? No. Managed to save any lives there. And, I'm pretty sure the game doesn't keep track, but we can roleplay it, So let's get conversion so we can help out people. Resurrection would also help. Healing. Healing aura would do that as well. Resurrection though, for sure. And then greater resurrection. Where is that? Right there. Holy champions. We don't really need that one. I'm less afraid of him getting mind controlled because, well, I am fighting with Theocrat, I guess, so it doesn't hurt. I guess holy champions. I'm not sure what holy champion does. I think it gives you resistance to spirit. Bright control could be useful, but I don't think I'd be wanting to cast it too often. I think I'll save the rest for the moment. Chain lightning would be nice. But all that relies on me having lots of mana. Which, I hope to have. So I'm going to invest in it. Moving through the swamp. What would you like? Ah, yes, right, of course. 1 second. Actually want that safe. It's still going. It's nice of it to wait until I finish building the city to attack. I can blind a machine. Marauders, do they? Yeah, they have Demolisher. You came to me. You have to fight me. Come on. If it were to flame, it can't reach anyone. Okay. Glenn? Can you assassinate a tank? Oh, wait. Yeah, right. I didn't entirely think that through. Oh, the butcher it's a loss. Feel bad about that. I will name this in honor of the fallen butcher. I will name the city Butcher's last. Okay, I will name the city Butchers. You got to full health. Can you do that? You can. Grab yourselves a fort to destroy, and that'll give us a little bit more gold. If I had taken Chain Lightning, I could probably have wiped this out on my own. But, like, Rorschach could probably wipe it out on his own. He still might be able to, but again, I lose if I lose him, so. Let's play with caution. And I think these guys need the butcher more. You. a prayer of absolution would also help quite a bit. I just heard something. They're nearby. They're casting in here somewhere. They might have just summoned that with spy drone. All right. Please join us. We're here to keep you alive. Merlin has so decreed. Or anyways, the man I assume is Merlin. He looked a lot younger in the first game. Not like I have much to fear from those people. Yeah, I'll resurrect the martyrs if something goes wrong. I don't think the old conversion is going so well. I'm trying to keep the people on my side. I am mildly worried about Rorschach here. He did take some damage from that. I think the plan is going to be to convince the priest to join me through other means. Everyone's still alive? Good. Priests on my side. Okay. The halberds are going to be a bit of a problem. I assume that the life of my own units is also sacred. We're here to keep people alive in the name of the Allfather. Hopefully he doesn't mind too much. That's once per battle? No, every 5 turns. I think these people are actually, worshipping a proper sort of spirit thing, because they just murdered that soul of those people. That feels evil. I think justice might need to be meted out here. Okay, we got a priest. We lost a warg. That's kind of a step up. Spy drone to deal with. Martyrs are very nice to have. We're gonna need a lot of shrines. Finance all my spell casting I plan to be. Ooh. It looks safe. There's probably all sorts of goblins hidden in the swamp. Theocrat's conclave or a wooden wall. The conclave. Nothing can swim. Okay, so what did we learn from that fight? We learned I have enough healing, but my units aren't staying alive, and I guess there's not much I can do about that. They're still kind of fragile. Oh, yes, that seems like a great thing to have. Now we've got ourselves another army. Get rid of this thing with. Come on, then. Now? Don't get near it. It's funny that the darts do physical damage at all. Like, how high speed are those mosquitoes? Or are they like frozen solid, doing damage that way? Is that an inn? What do you want? Okay. And that's this way. as for... Yeah, I don't know if I can win that. Without losses, anyways. And we're all about keeping people alive now. Water. It goes against all my natural instincts, but the All-Father has spoken. Evangelist. Maybe I pop down here, grab the Evangelist. Yeah, that seems like a plan. I think Evangelists might have mind control of me. They do. Which makes no sense if you think about it, right? Like, the people that are going around proselytizing stuff, they're the ones that were swayed enough by just words to believe in something that strongly. So I think they're probably more susceptible, if anything. And if I can't mind control them, how do I convince them to join me? Maybe the orc, you know, he was calling for the death of people. Maybe he just does it on the sly when people aren't watching. Nomlik doesn't have to know. Nothing happened, Nomlik. It's fine. Of course, we're following all your beliefs. We don't want anyone to be killed. Yeah, we're all friends here. Nothing happened. All fine. They have first strike, so I'm just going to not deal with it. Right, everything's gonna have cherubs in it. I'm gonna have to remember that. If anything makes me get rid of that ability, it's going to be this campaign, I bet. I just get so annoyed by all the cherubs. Treasure everywhere. Our people are starving. A bunch of tree huggers have occupied our farm. Please get rid of them so we can eat again. Doesn't feel peaceful. But hey, if it means killing tree huggers. It's a lot of gold just up for grabs up there. Careful. And I will take your city as well. That's a pretty good combo, because then you can send them straight into battle without worrying too much about them. Who do I want the most? I want the Swarm Darters the most, I guess, but they'll die to the Halberds, so I guess I'll take the Halberds to begin with. And then, now the Evangelists are going to be a bit of a problem, because they can reconvert the units, or they can break control potentially. No, they can't, but they can reconvert the units, and they can convert my units. I guess if they waste their turn converting my longbowmen, that's fine. They can't act immediately. And they have to take one of these two if they want to do something. They didn't even do anything. While I'm at it, yeah, start leveling up those martyrs as much as I can. Do you get anything worth I could... No, there's no way to do it, unless I release... Thinking if I release one of these units, then I could potentially resurrect the Evangelist on my side. I'm not sure how that works with the resurrection. Or I could resurrect them if I leave the cherubs alive. Okay. My cherubs, don't die on me now. Good. Work. It does. Look at that, no losses. So does that mean like the consumer or something like that? Variety TS and then Gore Smog. Just kind of, you know, Gore Smog is Gore Smog. Okay. Swamp rallied. More Evangelists acquired. Absorb, release this vassal. Do I want to be good this time? I guess that I will be good. But this is a neutral act. Do I want to start being good? I guess it'll make me happy sooner. The sooner I do this, the better. Why am I unhappy, actually? Ah. I have negative money. That's a slight problem. Remember what I said about losing units? If these guys die, I don't have to... Oh, right. I'm supposed to not have anyone die. Okay, well, they'll succeed without any losses, then. That's the plan. But if an accident happens, that'd be tragic and keeps my, my banks in the black. Steady. Okay. I like this, that the campaign lets me show off each overpowered group in my mod. And lets them show off each race, obviously. Cool. I want the Deep Guard more than I want the Axemen. But... The Axemen are the ones... They're guarding, so I can't do that. Are going to be killing units. Telling me there's a chance. The way we do this those around. Retreat those. Then we somehow hold those axemen in place. I'm not sure if it's possible. Maybe if I weaken them enough, they'll be afraid. So the question becomes, do I want a crossbowman or do I want a deep guard? Fighting all those machines, probably the crossbowman. We saved who we could. And we got a bunch of slaves. It's gonna make upkeep expensive. Okay, this whole area cleared out. And bring you back and start marching forward. Got more gold. Yeah, I'm gonna need more divine channeling because then I can start summoning cherubs from these watch posts spread everywhere. That'd be quite nice. Okay, and I think I will wrap it up there. We've got a massive army right off the bat, which makes me think that this is going to be a nightmare. And then the underground beyond that. They're not just giving away all this for free, I'm sure. And we still have more cities we can take. I guess that's it, and I'll see you next time.